Our first question is the part of teeth which contains nerves and blood vessels. Four options given. The correct option is pulp cavity. Earthworm traps oxygen from the soil with the help of. The correct option is option A. Next, monsoon winds which brings rainfall over India are monsoon winds which brings rainfall over India are. Correct option is option A, summer monsoon winds. Our next question is which horizon of soil is rich in minerals? Which horizon of soil is rich in minerals? Option is the correct option is option C. Layer of the B horizon is hard and compact. So option C. Layer of the B horizon. A layer of the B horizon is the correct option. Next, at which stage does the skill moth cut open the cocoon? The correct option is option D. End of pupal stage. Silk moth cuts open the cocoon at the end of pupal stage. During the pupal stage, the caterpillar is enclosed in the hard shell of the silk fibers are called cocoon. Next question is which animal eats wool in South America? Which animal eats wool in the South America? Correct answer is option C. Llama. Llama and alpaca yield wool in South America. Correct answer is llama. Next question is which step of wool processing is shown in the following figure? Scoring, shearing, sorting, dyeing. Which step of wool processing is shown in the figure? The correct option is option A. This picture shows scoring by machine. Scoring involves through washing of sheared skin to remove grease, dust, and dirt. Correct option is option A. The taste of lime water used in whitewashing is. The correct option is option C. Lime water contains calcium hydroxide, which is base. Bases are bitter in taste. Correction is, option is option C. Which of the following substance change the color of China rose indicator to get green? Which of the following substance change the color of China rose indicator to green? The correct option is option C. Soda water. Correct option is option C. Soda water. Next question is the air from land towards the sea is called. The air from the land toward the sea is called breeze. Land breeze. Correct option is option B. Land breeze. The air from land toward the sea is called land breeze. Next question is while reading a thermometer, we should not hold it by the we should not hold it by the four options given. The correct option is option A. While reading a thermometer, we should not hold it by the bulb. Next question is the bulb in the thermometer has oxygen, mercury, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. The correct option is option B, mercury. Next question is one of the most well-known periodic motion is that of sea waves, of a car, of a simple pendulum, all of the above. One of the most well-known periodic motion is that the correct option is option C, of a simple pendulum. One of the most well-known periodic motion is the that of a simple pendulum. Next question is look at the figure below and choose the correct option from the given below. Time distance AB. A is moving faster, B is moving faster, both are moving at same speed and the speed cannot be calculated. Correct option is option A. A is moving faster because speed is equal to distance traveled by time. Thus, in case of A, same amount of time and distance traveled in more as compared to that of B. So option A is correct. Which of the following graphs shows a bike with a speed 0 meter per second? This is graph 1, time distance graph, and this is graph 2, and this is graph C, and this is graph D. Which one of the following graph shows a bike with speed 0 meter per second? The correct option is option B. Next is section B. How do leguminous crop replenish the soil? How do leguminous crop replenish soil? Leguminous crop have root nodules which contains rhizobium. Rhizobium convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. These nitrates mix with the soil and enrich it. Thus, the soil get enriched with the nitrogen compound. Next question is why is the topsoil best for plant growth? Answer is the topsoil is rich in humus and mineral. It is the home for many living things such as earthworms. It also contains decayed plant and animal remains. The presence of minerals, living things, and decaying plants and animals remains make the topsoil fertility. Next question is water yeast. How do they respire? Yeast are single-celled fungi. They respire anaerobically. They convert glucose into alcohol in the absence of oxygen. They convert glucose into alcohol in the absence of oxygen. Next question is when is the shearing of fleece of sheep done? And next question is why does shearing not hurt the sheep? Shearing is done only once in the yearly, generally during the hot weather in summer. For next question, why does shearing not hurt the sheep? During the shearing, the layer of hair along with the thin layer of skin which is dead is removed, hence it does not hurt the sheep. Next question is take an artificial synthetic silk thread and pure silk thread, burn threads carefully in a tabular column, write difference in the smell while burning. Artificial silk smell of burning paper, natural silk smell of burning hair. Next question is can a clinical thermometer be used to measure the temperature of boiling milk? No. Answer is no. The range of clinical thermometer is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, while the boiling temperature is far more than 42 degrees Celsius. Next, show the shape of distance time graph. for motion in the following cases: a bike moving with a constant speed, and a car moving on the park on the roadside. We have to draw for the first one bike as like this, and this is time, and this is velocity. This is first one answer. For second one answer, we draw car parking like this, and this is our time, and this is the distance it travel. This is distance. Our next question is section C. Draw a neat label diagram of amoeba. What is the function of pseudopodia in the amoeba? We'll draw amoeba structure like this, and this is the nucleus, and the water filled inside this amoeba is the pseudopodium, and we draw a hole like this, and this is called food vacuole, and we draw some small dot like this, and this is the digested waste of the amoeba. How is tongue helpful to elephants? State any to adaptation in penguin which helps them to cope with extreme cold climate in the polar regions. The trunk answer is the trunk is helpful to elephant in the following ways. It imparts a strong sense of smell to elephant. It helps them to spray water on their back to keep them clean and cool. Elephants breathe with the help of trunk. Elephant grasp their food and suck water with the help of their trunk. Next question is adaptation which helps penguin to live in polar regions are as follows. Penguins have thick skin and a layer of fat under the skin. Penguins huddle together to make themselves warm. Identify A and B in the given diagram. Nasal passage, oral cavity, pharynx, lungs, ribs. What is the composition of air which we inhale? A is the trachea. Here, A is the trachea, and here B is the diaphragm. Next, what is the composition of air which inhales and exhale? During inhalation, we take 21% of oxygen and 0.04% of carbon dioxide in our lungs. During exhalation, 16.4% oxygen and 4.4% of carbon dioxide is taken out. Inhalation, 21% oxygen we take and 0.04% of carbon dioxide in our lungs, and during exhalation 16.4% oxygen and 4.4% of carbon dioxide is taken out. Next, what is an indicator? Three liquids are given to you. One is sulfuric acid, another is sodium hydroxide, and third is salt solution. How will you identify them? You have only turmeric paper indicator. Answer is an indicator is a dye which changes color when it is put into acid or base. Put one drop of each liquid on turmeric paper, turn by turn. The liquid which turns yellow turmeric paper red will be sodium hydroxide. The red turmeric paper formed here can now be used to test sulfuric acid. Put one drop of each remaining two liquid on the red turmeric paper. The liquid which makes the red turmeric paper yellow again will be the sulfuric acid. This is because sulfuric acid cancels the effect of sodium hydroxide based on turmeric. The liquid which has no effect on the red turmeric paper will be salt solution because it is neutral. Next question is what is salt? What are different types of salt? Give one examples of each. A salt is a substance formed by the reaction of acid with a bases. Next question: what are different types of salt? Given one example. Salts can be of three types: neutral salt, acidic salt, basic salt. Neutral salt which form neutral solution and dissolve in water are called neutral salts. The salt formed by the neutralization of strong acid by a strong base are neutral salt. Example: sodium chloride. Acidic salt which form acidic solution and dissolving of water are called acidic salt. The salt formed by the neutralization of strong acid with this weak base are called acidic salts, called ammonium chloride NH4Cl. Basic salts which form basic solution and dissolve in water are called basic salt. The salt formed by neutralization of weak acid with a strong base are basic salts. Example: sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Next question is: one end of a wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. What change will be observed at its other end? Why do we use a handle of wood in a frying pan? When one end of a wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream, there will be no change in the temperature of its other end. Wood is a bad conductor of heat, so there will be no flow of heat from one end to other end. Material of a pan is good conductor of heat. So a handle of wood which is a bad conductor of heat is used in a frying pan so that it does not get heated by the conduction. Next, why are freezers of a refrigerator always at the top? Why does hot air rise and cold air sink? A freezer are always located at the top of the refrigerator so as to easily circulate the cold air downwards and keep the refrigerator cold. Cool air is denser than warmer. Second option. Why does hot air rise and cold air sink? Cool air is denser than warm air, so the cool air falls through the warm air. Warm air being light rises. Next question is: why do we measure time? We need to measure time in order to keep the track of our day-to-day activities. For example, meeting with doctor, attending our class on time. Next question is: a dog runs behind you for 30 minutes and the distance covered by the dog is 3 km. What should be the minimum speed if the dog will not be able to bite you? Your speed for the answer for this, your speed should be greater than that of the dog. Thus, we will find the speed of the dog to know your minimum speed. Speed is good distance covered into time taken. 3 by 30 is equal to 1 by 10. Therefore, 1 by 10 into 1000 with 3600. This will give you 1 by 36 meter per second. This will give you 1 by 36 meter per second. Next question is: how dolphins breathe? Answer for this: although dolphins possess lungs, they breathe through their blowholes. Power muscles from a special plug within the blowhole, which prevents water from entering the lungs. When the dolphin is under water, dolphins come to the surface of water frequently to breathe in air. When they are under water, they hold their breath. When they are out of breath, they turn to surface to take is most fresh. Next question is: why do humans sneeze? Air contains various answer for this is air contains various unwanted particles such as dust, smoke, pollens. When we inhale the air, such as particles get trapped in the air present in the nasal cavity. However, the air is in the nasal cavity sometimes fails to trap these particles and they enter further in the respiratory system. This causes irritation of the lining of the cavity. As a result, we need to expel these particles out of the body. What could A and B? The hair of an animal is cut from its body in one piece along with a thin layer of its skin in the form B. This process is called C. The B of this the B of this animal is taken then cleaned by using soap and a lot of water. By a process D, the clean B is then converted into an E by the process of sorting, dyeing, combing and spinning. What could A and B? A is the sheep, B is the fleece. Name the process C and D. C is the shading, D is the scoring. What is the an E? E is the wool. State one use of E. E wool is used for making sweater and shawls to protect ourselves from the low temperature in winter. Which breed of animal A is used for producing wool used for making woolen shawls? The Bakharwal breed of sheep is used for producing wool, used for making woolen shawls. Next question is of a line graph, a pie chart, and a bar graph. Which one is the most suitable now? Runs scored in various overs of a cricket match. Answer for this is bar graph. Variation of distance covered by car with time. Answer for this is line graph. And percentage is composition of air. Answer for this is pie chart. State two advantages drawing a time graph for moving objects. Answer for this is from a distance time graph we can find the distance moved by an object at any point. Thank you.